My name is Victoria Eligwe, and I am the Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion at Avadian Credit Union. And in my role here at Avadian, I've had the opportunity to meet people from all over the world. And in my D&I efforts, one of the questions that I get, whether it's vocalized or maybe it's that little look that they give me, it's that question of why on earth do you choose to live in Alabama as a Black woman? My family came here from Nigeria during the Biafran Civil War as political refugees. And I still have family that lives in DC, they live in Atlanta, they still live in Nigeria. And they go, why do you still choose to live in Alabama? You could live anywhere else. And it's the image in their minds of the history books about Alabama, not the actual what Alabama looks like today that they're thinking about, but it's the images that they've heard about from Alabama. And I choose to live here because that's not my Black history. That's not my Alabama history. Now, here in Alabama, have I known racism? Have I known discrimination? Absolutely. But I've also known the positive side of the community that you can find here in this state. My mom, as I said, came here to Alabama during the Nigerian Biafran Civil War. My father passed away when we were very young, so my mom had to raise 3 kids as a single mom, and she raised us in poverty. I remember growing up and we didn't have heat. We had to heat our home with the heat from a gas stove. I remember that we would not have made it without the help of our neighbors, the church, the community coming together. That phrase, it takes a village, it's absolutely true, because we would have not made it if not for our neighbors, the community, and of the Alabamians coming together. That's the history that I remember. So when I think about Black History Month, I think about everybody that came before me. I think about the people that laid down their lives, the blood, the sweat, the tears that brought us to where we are today. But I also think about the people that are still doing the work, because history doesn't stop. Everything that we're doing right now is creating the history for the generations to come. I think about my nephew. I think about my goddaughter. I think about my best friend's little girls. And I think about the legacy that we are creating today. Everything that we do will be the history that they look back on today. So I ask myself, what Black history are we creating for the next generation? So when people ask me, why do you, as an African American woman, as a Black woman, choose to live in Alabama? I say, because this is my home, and I would not dream of living anywhere else.